This video is the second part of the series on ancient Tamil civilization in Vaigai and Purnai river valleys, a holistic picture. We have provided the link to the first part in the description below. In this second part video, we shall look at material evidence for the antiquity as well as cultural and other dimensions of the civilization found in three archaeological sites, namely Adichanallur, Sivagalai and Korkai, all in Thoothukudi district on the banks of the Purnai or Tamarabarani river. The evidence is based on 1. Official documented archaeological excavation and status reports of the Archaeological Survey of India and the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology. 2. Talks in important forums by experts who led the excavations. And 3. Research papers and articles by eminent experts published in both international and Indian journals of repute. All references to the resources used in this video are given in the description below. Please check them out. This video is brought to you by the Unknown India channel, which tells you all about India, that is Bharat, that you did not know. If you like this video, please click the like button, share it with your contacts, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos and other announcements. Thanks. The Iron Age urn burial site at Adichanallur in Thoothukudi district is at about 24 kilometers from Tirunelveli city in southern Tamil Nadu. It is possibly the biggest urn burial site found so far in Tamil Nadu. It was discovered by the German archaeologist F. Jaguar in 1876. He conducted haphazard excavations and retained many artifacts, including pottery, copper, and iron objects, and took them with him to Germany. He later donated them to the Berlin Museum. This was pure plundering to be condemned by the European Union, and I request the German government to do the right thing by returning these stolen articles to India. Alexander Rea, Superintendent of the Archaeological Survey of India under the British government, surveyed the site, re-excavated it between 1889 and 1905, and documented the exhaustive list of the remains of over 5,800 items that included pottery as well as bronze, iron and gold items. This was published as a book. These items are displayed at the Archaeological Museum at Egmore, Chennai. But Rea did not clearly delineate the areas from which he found the remains. However, he fenced and secured the entire site of 110 acres of both graveyard and habitation areas of Adichanallur and adjoining areas as protected, thereby making it an undisturbed area, facilitating future excavations and studies. We should be very grateful to him for that. Gold diadems were found in some urns excavated by Rea. These urns were generally large, placed about 10 to 15 feet deep, and could have been limited to persons of importance. We see such diadems being used routinely by many Tamil communities in marriage functions. This is irrefutable proof of cultural continuity from the Tamil ancient past. Nothing happened for a century. Then in 2004-05, excavation was conducted by Archaeological Survey of India by its Chennai Circle team led by T. Satyamurthy, superintending archaeologist. Again, thanks to the new funding announced by Government of India, ASI has resumed excavations at Adichanallur in 2021. An analysis of the skeletons found at Adichanallur pointed to the presence of people of different races in large numbers. These were perhaps sailors and traders visiting the nearby port of Korkai, 26 kilometers from Adichanallur. Korkai, once the capital of Pandyan kingdom, was famous center for pearl diving and trade, as attested by Sangam literature. They could have died or stayed back, attracted by trading opportunities. Sangam literature also mentions about Pandyan kings employing foreigners as soldiers in their armies and as guards. A large number of iron objects and a small number of copper objects were found, but no gold or bronze objects were found. Even Rea's excavations had unearthed Far away from the burial site, a huge cache of iron weapons like swords, daggers, spears, javelins, tridents, etc., as also a large number of chandelier lamp holders. They could have either stayed back, attracted by the trading opportunities, and subsequently died. The excavation at Korkai, conducted by Dr. Nagaswamy, erstwhile director of Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology, in 1968, unearthed a structure with 9 courses of bricks in 6 rows at the depth of 2.5 feet from the surface level and 3 large-sized rings placed one over the other below the brick course. The ring wells discovered clearly establish that this was a habitational site. Potsherds bearing Tamil Brahmi or Tamil letters, black and red pottery, etc. were also found. A large number of conch shells and bangles and pearl shells were also found. The previous archaeological surveys have brought to light the ruins of chunk or conch cutting factories, units for split opening of pearl oysters at the site. The 1968 excavation also unearthed spouted vessels as found in Adichanallur and Harappan sites. The charcoal samples collected from the site were assigned to 785 BCE by the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai. Thus, a very sophisticated seafaring and trading civilization had thrived in Korkai 2800 years ago. Excavation was restarted at Korkai in 2020. A geo-archaeological survey of Adichanallur and the adjoining Krishnapuram, mentioned by even Alexander Ria, by NIOT, that is National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, in 2004 has concluded that these were large mining centers for iron, copper and gold. The burial sites are actually erstwhile mining pits. The technology for smelting, casting and shaping of metals was very prevalent in this area. According to Mr. Sasisekaran of NIOT, they found deposits of charcoal, peat, ash and iron slag, as well as broken pieces of hearth furnace. Malachite ore of copper has also been found in the area, and evidence of gold mining has also been found. Some of the metal ore samples were subjected to OSL, that is optically simulated luminescence dating, at NIOT's OSL laboratory and validated also by Manipur University's OSL facility. They have yielded dates ranging from 2700 BCE to 1500 BCE. In other words, Adichanallur and surrounding areas for mining, smelting and fabrication of metals served as major industrial centers between 4700 to 3500 years ago. Thereafter, the open cast mines would have been closed, and after some time, urn burials would have started in those very pits of mining. Also, the metal technology practiced seems to be of a very high order, as evidenced by proof of tempering and hardening of iron by oil quenching and alloying copper with 4 to 6% of arsenic for improving its strength and castability. It is certain that the river Tamirabarani got its name only because of the copper, called Tamiram in Tamil, produced on its banks. It has also been established that the famous Wootz steel to make the Damascus swords in Syria came from here. Thus, Korkai port handled metal exports in large quantities apart from pearls. It is also very clear from the large cache of weapons and fancy items like chandelier, lamp hangings, plant pot stands, etc., that apart from export, Adichanallur and surrounding areas were huge production centers and markets for such items. This is the reason for the large foreign footfall here. Again, the excavation at Adichanallur was restarted in 2021-22 by Dr. T. Arun Raj, Director of the recently created Trichy Circle of the Archaeological Survey of India. The northeastern side of the 10-meter high mound overlooking the huge lake of Adichanallur village was chosen as it was the highest point of the ridge and the most undisturbed portion of the massive site covering nearly 125 acres. He chose 3 localities A, B and C respectively in the southeastern, southern and northern parts of this area. Burial urns of different types with the offerings intact were found in all these 3 localities. Apart from pottery of red, black polished, black and red plain and black and red white painted varieties in different shapes and sizes, his team also found paddy and millets both in situ and in bowls. Iron objects both for daily use like chisels, spades, anchor hooks, tweezers, etc., as also weapons like arrowheads, daggers, spears, swords, etc. Bronze objects both for daily use such as vessels with lids, tripod stands, strainers, bangles, fish hooks, etc., as well as artifacts like figurines of dog, bird, twin fish, etc. Copper coins as well as gold diadems. The Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology has also been carrying out excavations at Adichanallur recently. The recent excavations at Adichanallur from October 2021 to date have further reinforced earlier conclusions that we had reached, namely 1. It was a very big production and trading center for mining, smelting and forming various metal and objects. 2. Attracting a large number of foreign traders and sailors at Korkai port. And 3. People in and around Adichanallur had a very affluent and sophisticated lifestyle. Samples collected from recent excavations by ASA and TNSDA were sent for AMS, that is Accelerator Mass Spectrometry Dating. 1 paddy sample from burial locality B and 1 millet sample from burial locality C, recently excavated by the Archaeological Survey of India, were sent to Inter-University Accelerator Center at New Delhi. 1 charcoal sample from habitation area recently excavated by the Tamil Nadu State Department of Archaeology was sent to Beta Analytics, Florida, Miami, USA. These samples yielded the following dates. Taking the range of these 3 values, we can confidently say that the Adichanallur civilization can be dated between 1150 BCE and 1170 BCE, that is 3200 to 3800 years ago. Please check out our playlist of all videos on India's heritage, civilization and culture, as also our other videos in the full playlist, and also subscribe to our channel by clicking the respective links. Thank you.